Oh, my hair. You know what? It's late. Let's
It's
just
late
let
night
it
stream for
rock,
you.
Josh.
Yeah.
Let's let it rock. Um, Pittsburgh Penguins. Man, we're good. We're good. We're looking really good. It was a late game. But man, the Penguins absolutely look good. Every
Hmm.
line looked good. Crosby got a goal. Malkin got a goal. Josh, you may be on to something about the Chinikov. He's getting points. He now has more points in what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
More goals. More
more
goals.
goals than he did in Columbus all year with Columbus,
Hmm.
and he's only been here for what, 2 to 3 weeks. Pretty
Yeah.
good, pretty good. I'm sure he's super happy to be here. Uh, Sorry, I have a lot of hair, so we're trying to figure this out. The entire second line scored. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Novak scored, Malkin
Yeah.
scored, and yeah, that is true. That is
Nice.
very
Yeah.
true. They didn't reverse Crosby's goal, even though I was very. I don't
That's
know.
weird. I didn't see it. I mean, I'm fine that they gave
He
it to him, but
whacked
I
at
didn't
it.
see it touch his stick. Yeah.
There was one spot where it did look like his stick hit it, but like we won't know, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but
Yeah.
either way, he'll get a point, right? Because he passed it to Rust before he did the wraparound. No,
Or was it Raquel? They did. They already changed it to Rust, according to
they
Ethan.
did change it to Rust. Did who got an assist?
Yeah. That's nuts. But yeah, that was. I put it in the Discord. I really wish this game was earlier, so like I could be as excited about
Mm-hmm.
this game uh, as I should be. But boy, it is late. I am gassed. IR3K is a little tipsy in the chat. Like
You
it's
gotta love
it's
it.
rough right now. These West Coast games are tough, and I see.
Raquel and
Ethan
Crosby, he
saying
got a
Raquel
point.
and Crosby, sweet.
I
So
don't care as long as he got a point.
yep. So things are still going well, and Brandon and did the Pens win are putting in the chat about the rest of the the Metropolitan as well as the East are just
Mm-hmm.
losing right now. So it's awesome. Flyers lost, Islanders are losing, Capitals are losing. So
Mm-hmm.
it sure looks like by the I was gonna say by the end of tonight, but when we wake up tomorrow, we'll be back in second place in the Metropolitan Division. So
Unreal.
huge game against Edmonton coming up, but you can't take away tonight's game. Stu looked good. Got a
Yeah.
weird bounce for his
It was a
only
tip.
goal against.
It was a
So I
tip.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, can't be too upset about it. Um, and then the one thing I thought was super strange was the first shift of the game. Did you see Crosby got hit? He took a puck to the midsection. It kind of looks like it hit him in the manhood, and
Talking about
he
Sid.
was yeah, and he was bent over on the bench for a bit, but like the warrior that he is, he came out and finished the game, but. I mean, poor guy. He couldn't even be on the ice for longer than 10 seconds, and he takes a shot right off the midsection, and then has to be on the bench. What is Brandon saying about the Flyers? Hathaway didn't shoot on an open net
Oh,
20
I
feet
just
from
watched it. I just watched
Utah,
it.
takes it and scores the other way. Oh, yikes!
And then it goes
No
back and they
way.
tie it up.
No way. So the Flyer. Oh, okay, so the Flyers were winning at that point.
4-3.
Oh, snap. So Utah stole it, went all the way back, and then tied the game.
Oh,
And
sweet.
then the Flyers lost in overtime? I'm assuming, because it seems like there wasn't much time left. Yeah. Yeah, IR3K. She loves is in net tomorrow, so we're probably going to go into a shootout. You're not wrong, dude. Not wrong.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think? Soli Oli 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 Oxenfree. Do you think he's going to make an appearance?
Oh, our new defenseman.
Yeah.
I think it
Soliov,
will depend on. I think it'll depend on the health of Carlson and Letang. We'll see.
Yeah, for sure. I figured they weren't going to play tomorrow. I know Carlson is kind of like a maybe, but
yeah, Carlson definitely has a better shot at playing than Letang, just based off of the warm-ups. They were saying that Letang literally stepped on the ice and then said, "I'm good. I'm going to go back to the locker room."
Yeah, They said he was out for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
but it was like, yeah, I'm done.
But Carlson was a full participant, so I mean, I don't see why not play him tomorrow. But at the same time, try to implement the new guy. You brought him out on the West Coast to join the team at this point. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I don't know. What are your initial thoughts on that trade? Because I mean, I know nothing of him. I saw Dubas put out a statement today about how the whole development department and everyone loves his analytics, but I mean, I don't know.
I think it was a good trade. We need some defensemen, and then if not, like a AHL business,
Yeah, yeah, cheap enough trade where you can gamble.
Yeah, where it wasn't a lot. Like he clearly, a lot of people. I got two different things. One is he's definitely an NHL defenseman. One is he's not an NHL defenseman. This was a Wilkes-Barre transaction, but I haven't really seen a Wilkes-Barre transaction where we're sending a draft pick over their way.
Yeah, exactly.
And who Puustinen? It's not. Puustinen. That's a pretty big deal. Puustinen has been producing for Wilkes-Barre. It's not like it was just a defenseman for defensemen or, future considerations. This was a legit deal. I think it was to improve our defensemen here in Pittsburgh. I don't know how I feel about it. That's why I'm like, why not throw him in on a back-to-back, see how he plays.
Yeah.
He said he was excited to be here. I would like to see some kind of fruit from that. But, who would you send down if he is staying up here?
I think IR3K nailed it. St. Ivany. I think we're done with that experiment. And so who else is left? You got who are the bottom was Clifton and Graves. So
Clifton and Graves.
I mean,
Clifton didn't play bad again tonight.
I kind of like the I like the vibes. Is he the new vibes guy?
Clifton?
With Kevin, with Kevin Hayes being, the permanent scratch at this point. So Clifton is the vibes guy on the ice, and that's fine. As long as he's on the bottom pairing, just don't let him climb any higher.
Yeah, he's not here to be good. He's here for a good time.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah. He's not here for a long time. He's here for a good time. So, I mean, I don't know. I think we're done with St. Ivany. I think we've been done with Graves. So, kind of pick your option with one of those two, and send them down. Brendan is saying that Jones may be done for the season now after his injury in Wilkes-Barre. So that sucks for him.
That's for sure. So St. Ivany goes down. It's so low.
I'm not even gonna try. Number 7.
Welcome back, Paul Martin.
Matt Cullen, right?
Matt Cullen was but before that was Martin, no?
Yeah.
but he was a defenseman.
Yeah.
I love how all the vibe guys taking shots at Crosby. That's how you know it's a close knit group, dude. That's how you know.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
and that goes to show Crosby likes getting chirped. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't
Yep.
mind it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not moving away from Graves and Clifton again.
Okay. And that's fine. If they want to stick by that, as long as St. Ivany is moving on, I think, like I said, I think that experiment, I think, is done. I don't think he's good enough. I don't. And
He
like
sucks,
to be,
Josh. You're right.
I shouldn't say he sucks. It's just at this point, like I will take Clifton. I'll take Clifton and Graves. So if they want to
where does Solovyov?
He'll go with Shea, Ryan Shea.
Well, with Carlson, Letang.
No, it was
What's the
Carlson.
No, I'm saying Carlson, Letang are coming back. So what? It's
no,
Carlson,
one of them.
Witherspoon.
Yeah, who was it tonight? Witherspoon and Kulak. So it was Kulak and
Kulak.
Letang was the normal, and Witherspoon. Yeah, but it was usually Witherspoon, Carlson, Letang, Kulak, and then it was like a rotation of Shea and Clifton, Shea and St. Ivany, all those guys. So yes,
depth for now.
Yeah, I think he'll just be in that rotation of Graves, Clifton, St. Ivany, Shea, of those 4 or 5 guys. They're just going to be rotating in and out once everyone's healthy again. But I mean, right now, do you just sit Carlson and Letang until they feel like they're ready to go? Because just nailed it, Brandon. Like, do we rush the injured guys back? Like, I don't, there's really no need. I mean, he's more so talking about rushing the new guy, but I don't think you rush the injured guys either. You kind of just you just slow roll it and then introduce them when the time is ready. To be honest, I think now talking about it, I don't think we do it against Edmonton. You do it against Vancouver, who's struggling right now. You let essentially the same roster go out tomorrow against Edmonton, and then Vancouver is when you bring them in. I think that's when you do it.
That's fine.
Yeah. Just thinking it out, just because you kind of want everyone on the same page against Edmonton for how good and high powered they are with McDavid. I heard. Sorry, I'm bouncing around, but that's what happens at 12:30.
Sure.
The old 2-9er was saying that Draisaitl is not with the team right now.
Yeah, he has a family emergency.
Yeah.
I think there was like somebody in his family is like passing.
Ill. Okay.
Yeah, so I think that he's just there with family. So
yeah,
which is fine. Yeah, go take care of business for sure. Glad we're not playing against them. So take the time you need.
Yeah. Take as much time as you need, Leon.
Watch, he's like, "Oh, I'm back for the Penguins. I'm back." Crap.
Comes back tomorrow night. That'd be hilarious. Be just our luck.
You know what? Speaking of that, Leon Draisaitl, I saw a clip where he was talking about his 1,000th point or whatever it was.
Oh, when he scored against us?
Yeah. And he said he didn't even think about it, but he saw a video of it later where they celebrated right next to Skinner.
Yeah.
And he was just saying, like, he said, my heart was broken because he just wanted him to come and join. Because he had a part to play in a majority of those goals. And he was just like, it's so awkward. He's on a different team. It's his first game back. It's his first game playing for Pittsburgh. I score on him. and he can't join in on the celebration because he's in a new uniform. And I
That
was
just
like,
goes to show you
oh,
that, like, in the middle of the game, it really is just the opposing team's sweater. Like, you're
yeah,
not really thinking about who it actually is until, like, after the fact. Kind of like Chinikov when he scored on Mizlurkins or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Like, they tapped each other up. Apparently, they're, like, best friends.
They're buddies.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah. So, like, they scored, and then it's like, oh, yeah. All right, buddy. Like, I'll
yeah.
see you later.
I'll see you at dinner.
So yeah. So it's like, I don't know. That's I mean, I like that he's willing to say that and admit that. But yeah, it's just hockey's different. They take it seriously. But
Speaking of
yeah.
Skinner, I think he played really well tonight. Dan Muse echoed that is
Mm-hmm.
and the reason why he got the back-to-back start where we thought he was going to play against Edmonton,
Yep.
but no, Muse just said, "Hey, he's playing really well for us. We're going to give him this opportunity of playing back-to-back." And remember what I said after what who did we play, Josh? We won.
Yeah.
No, we lost in shootout. No.
No, I didn't. Because that was Shilov's.
It was the last game, Josh.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Seattle.
Seattle. It's late, guys. Forgive us. Seattle. I said, "Hey, is this are we going to go to he's our number 1 now?" You know? Like, is there a
Yeah.
need to do the goalie 1A, goalie 1B because Skinner's kind of the guy right now. And Muse kind of echoed that. He didn't say they were going to have Skinner be the main guy, but he just said he's been playing really well, and he continued that. I think Skinner played really well
Yeah.
tonight. He looked
Looked
solid.
really
If it
good.
wasn't for a tip, it was going to be a shutout for him.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
that's really good. I mean, I'm really happy for Skinner. Jari had a shutout for Edmonton, and he had a magical save. I don't know if you
Jari?
saw it. Oh yeah, just
I did
unreal.
not. It's
He
all right.
did basically like rolling and glove save. It was pretty crazy. Good for him. But you know what? With that being like the reason why I say that is because I'm glad they found their homes. You know, it's about time he's getting recognition over in Edmonton. Skinner's getting recognition here. Skinner doesn't feel like he has to perform in front of the media every single night. And Skinner looks solid, which is pretty great.
But I feel like Skinner's been more up than Jari.
What do you mean?
Don't you think?
Jari, don't forget, Jari was hurt.
Oh, he did get hurt.
He came back.
Yeah.
He played pretty well, I think, for him, and he got a shutout. Great save. And then I think it was a back-to-back, and Picard, their backup, got a shutout too. So they had back-to-back shutouts, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's fine. They're West Coast. Let them stay there.
No, I just want to break the stigma of, Pens fans hating on people who left. Like Jari, Sullivan. I'm not going to be hating on these guys. Okay? Their time is gone. It's all right.
Yeah.
Good for you, Jari.
But
Have fun.
I think the kind of what you were talking about before too, like, is we don't need to keep talking about them either.
No, I know. But we were just talking about Edmonton with Skinner.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was trying to bridge the gap, Josh.
Yeah.
And I was trying to make the point that they found their homes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Fair enough.
And now we can never mention Jari again. Do you hear it
Yeah.
here? Josh doesn't want to talk about Tristan Jari ever again. And we won't. There's fur all over this microphone.
IR3K said, remember when all of us gave Muse crap for putting together the second line and they're all producing? Got to give props to Muse. He really has the team buying in. I'm impressed. Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
yeah, I'm still a little bummed out that we're missing out on the big man line with Malkin, Mantha, and Brajo, but I will totally take winning and scoring over having that back. So if we're producing and we're winning, I do not care. I will
About
put
what?
my 2 cents. What's that?
About what? What
About
are you
having
saying?
the big guy line.
Oh yeah, if we're winning, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, Malkin is working as a winger right now with Chinikov and Malkin, Novak.
Yep.
So I mean, Novak's goal was super sweet tonight. Soft
Yeah.
hands, top shelf, buried it.
Almost
That was
coming into
sick.
his own trade asset, Josh. Wouldn't you say? He's coming into a real good trade asset. It's almost like
Yeah,
we'll talk about it in a second. Go ahead.
yeah, but yeah, no, that second line is doing really well. Malkin is looking really, really good. Still wouldn't mind bringing him back for another year. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens. That's a
Listen, I'm
conversation for
okay
another day.
with. I am changing my tune on the Malkin re-sign if we're going all in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're trying to win a Stanley Cup, by all means, bring him back. You know, like, let's run it back here as a core,
Yeah,
as Penguins. Let's go. But if the goal is not to, like, we're a little hesitant on going all in for a cup run. I'm like, then why bring him back? Like, you're going to waste money on Evgeny Malkin. No offense to Evgeny Malkin.
yeah. No,
And I know you're
I
going to
think
say
either way,
he's cheap. Let's hope he's cheap.
he doesn't.
But
He doesn't have to be though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you're going all in, he'll take a cheaper deal, so it won't affect anything. If
will
we're
he?
not, no, he will. If he's not, then who cares if he asks for a little more? Because if we're not going all in, we're not spending anything, so we'll have the money. And realistically, we'll have the
Sure.
money either way. Even if there is a dream situation where we have to re-sign an elite goal scorer to a mega deal, there's
Right,
still going to be money because of the greatest hockey player of all time willing to
Take a discount.
take half of what he's worth at all times. So
Yeah, I just remember when Malkin didn't. It's all right though.
when his second contract.
His second re-sign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who cares?
Him and Letang, they were like, "Oh, Sid, you took a discount. We're not going to."
I mean, to be fair,
They didn't get paid a lot, I know, but they
yeah,
got
yeah.
paid more than what
yeah,
a hometown discount was
correct.
at the
But
time. Now
less,
their
less
contract
than market.
is
But,
yes,
yeah, but
I
even at the time,
understand that.
less than market price for sure.
sure.
They could have gotten
but
way more on the open market.
They were trying to have their cake and eat it too at the same time. That's the best
Yeah.
way to describe
Oh,
that contract
yes.
negotiation.
Yes, for both.
Yes,
Malkin
for
and
everyone.
Letang. Yes,
Yeah, I agree.
yes.
Nah, we won't have the money. We're trading for Brandon. That's what we're alluding to. Thanks
Yeah.
so much for watching our video because we just released a video yesterday. Oh well, today's Thursday. Wait, oh my gosh.
Today is Thursday
Today's
now,
Thursday.
so technically Tuesday.
On Tuesday, we released an episode of us breaking down a trade offer for Jason Robertson. One of those players, including the guy who scored tonight, Tommy Novak, Ricard Raquel, Ville Koivunen.
Koivunen.
We already traded away Pusin. And a 2026 first-round draft pick and a 2027 second round.
Might as well
draft
throw
pick.
in Jackson Ivany at this point.
Yeah, let's just throw, Josh. Let's throw who else? Owen Pickering? Why not? Just keep on throwing guys that we don't need.
Let's make it happen.
And then you know what's so funny? Josh and I, we were talking about that a couple days before recording.
Well, not only that. The day before we were talking about so Sunday was our or Monday. When was
When do we record?
Saturday?
When do we
Saturday was the game. The weekend game.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were talking about it then because we saw something online, and then of course it pops up in our chat during the game, and then we recorded the next day on Sunday, and then when we aired it on Tuesday, so this is 4 days in a row we're talking about this, and then when it's aired on Tuesday, that afternoon everyone starts talking about it like it's actually going to happen, and we're like, what the crap? We've been literally talking about this.
This is our thing. So
Yeah.
we just threw that out there because we were like, who's a really good guy, and it kind of makes sense, Robertson. And Josh and I was like, we should, as a video idea, we should do it because we were going to do the same thing for Marner in the offseason. Like,
Yeah.
we were going to do like a letter to Kyle Dubas almost to go sign Mitch Marner and why that would be great because his connections and all that. We were going to make a whole video about it. So, and then we were like, no, let's just see how it plays out. Then sure enough, day of free agency, he goes to Vegas. But this was the same thing. Me and Josh were like, we should put it together a video about Robertson and see if that gets people's reaction. Because we didn't hear anything about Jason Robertson coming to Pittsburgh. We post this video on Tuesday.
No, well, to be fair, we heard that there may be trade speculation, but
For
Pittsburgh,
him. For him.
yes.
Pittsburgh was not included in this. They were just saying Jason Robertson could be looking for a trade. That was it. That's all we saw. And then we were like, okay. Why wouldn't the Penguins be on top of that? So we did that whole video. And the moment we hit, it goes live on air and it's getting traction, Josh Yohe writes an article. He airs an article on that day. Oh, the Penguins are in on Jason Robertson. And I was like, what? And then there's another outlet completely different that was shared in our Discord. The Penguins are real into Jason Robertson. All happening on the same day that we post the video. And I was just like,
lame.
Did we know about that? Like, are we in somehow in this circle? Was this a divine intervention where Josh and I put out a video?
They stole our idea. Yeah, they stole our idea.
I honestly think people saw, maybe not Josh Yohe, but they saw our video and was like, Penguins in on Robertson? Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
after that, some of the trade ideas on Penguins Twitter, I don't know how I feel. I'm torn because
they're throwing McGroarty in there and Brunick and
to both of them together.
Right.
It's nuts. Like, a part of me is like, if it's going to take all of that, I don't know. I don't know if it's
that's like our future.
Yeah. I mean, and I get it. You're gonna get an elite goal scorer,
there we go,
for the next 6-7 years. But at the same time, like, how do you geez. How do you give up all of that I don't know. It's tough. That's why, like, what we're saying was Puustinen, Koivunen, maybe the next tier down, underneath Rucker and Brunick, and then, build off of there with Raquel, because they still want to win now, and you got to respect that. So it's like, okay, fine, here's Raquel, take that, and then, I don't know. I also saw that they want a defenseman as well, a top 6 defenseman.
Right, Jack St. Ivany.
We don't have that. No, I mean, Jack St. Ivany. He's definitely not a top 6. Well, I think it was top 4 defenseman. Excuse me, a top 4 defenseman. Jack St. Ivany is not a top 4 defenseman. Maybe Kulak. Do we flip Wotherspoon? I don't know. I like both. I would hate to see them both go, but if that means we get Jason Robertson, I'd rather see one of those guys go than Brunick. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to allude to.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
yeah, it's tough. IR3K says that Robertson trade is picking up heat here in Canada. What?
What?
What'd you say?
I was the Heat.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Picking up heat here in Canada, but all experts here are predicting it will be at the draft, not this season. Yeah, that was the other thing that came out as well, is that the trade is more likely to be after the regular season because Dallas still wants to make a push for the cup. So obviously hold on to him and then do the trade in the offseason. But the one thing that we didn't mention in the episode that I want to squash so hard is the fans that are saying, well, if the Dallas Stars can't afford him, just put in an offer sheet because he's an RFA. If we put an offer sheet on him and he accepts our offer, we will lose 4 first rounds. 4 first round picks.
Draft picks. That's wild. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, honestly, what is the point then? That's just as bad, if not worse, than losing McGroarty and Brunick in that situation. So
yeah,
that's not going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I think realistic, I think that's the best case is you wait until the offseason, you make a trade. Really? I think for Dallas it's the best option because realistically you're not going to get his talent in return. There's no one in the league that would be willing to offer you a 1-for-1 type skill level trade. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So you're gonna lose the trade regardless. But I think in terms of a return, I think you can get your best return at the deadline. Because I think
I think is going to happen.
Yeah, once you're in the off season, you lose all the leverage. You lose everything because everyone knows you can't afford them.
You can't afford them.
You just had them in this last season, whether it was a successful cup run or not. It's over. It's done. Everyone knows it.
Well,
so
is he restricted? He's an RFA.
Yeah. That's why it would cost 4 first-round picks.
And not only that,
maybe that's the leverage. Maybe that's the leverage they say. It's then you can just put in an offer sheet and give us 4 first-round picks. I don't know.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's a Jake Ensel situation.
Yeah.
They're going to deal him at the deadline. What does that look like? And yep, we talked about that on the podcast. Brandon Robinson recently fired his Switch's agent.
But
here's the deal, though.
Everyone points that out. 3 other stars, and there's other.
He has more Utah Mammoth players. Just letting you know. So I'm not saying you, but that was the first tweet everyone said, and pointed out whoa, he fired his agent, but he has that agent that he hired has 3 other stars. So that means he's probably staying in Dallas. But we looked them up. He has 6 Utah Mammoth players. He has 5 I think 5 Colorado Avalanche players. So this guy's just a big agent. That's all it is. So what does that mean? There's 2 things. You could argue 1, he's trying to make a deal to stay in Dallas. Or 2, the reason why you get a big-time agent is to make a big-time deal, knowing that he's going to go to the place where he's going to get the biggest paycheck. So you could look at it both ways. I honestly think Dallas has to trade him. They can't afford him. They know it, and Robertson knows it. If he takes...
if they want to keep him, genuinely want to keep him,
they'll make it work.
They'll make it work. Absolutely. They'll make it work.
But Robertson has to play ball.
I don't think so. I think he can still get his bag, but with the understanding of this team may suck in a year and a half. Like, you're going to lose a lot of the depth and the rest of the scoring because, you know, we got money tied up with you and the rest of the crew. So yeah, it's going to be tough.
You know what? This agent is probably playing long game, Josh. He doesn't have any Penguins players. So he's probably like, that's a good way to get over there.
And then try to wedge his way in to try to steal a few of those clients.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Bingo. He's like,
Hey.
listen, Noel Achari, that agent probably needs some work, you know? But no, I think the Penguins are perfect. We have cap space. We have the retooling that sounds like we're going to be good in the next couple years without the core.
Yeah.
And that's the whole purpose of the retooling. Man, if we get Jason Robertson, that is very interesting.
Yeah. He may be a jersey that I buy.
Yeah, sure. Over Sid.
Well, I got a Sid.
You know what's funny? I don't have one.
Yeah, you gotta get one.
Because
what is
it
going
was
on?
Sid. It's Sid.
What is? Yeah, because Sid passed it. Yeah.
Sid passed it. That's why. Don't
Yeah.
worry, we'll get a video next time.
Yeah.
Unless Sid gets the helmet, then we're not getting it.
Yeah.
If Sid's involved with the helmet, we're not getting a video.
I really want to know the reason.
I know.
I saw again that someone shared a video and of there's like a scene. I don't know where it's from. I don't recognize the actors, but like the guy is just standing in like a living room talking to someone, and it's just like every other word is just a beep because of how much he's swearing. And it's like, Crosby got the helmet tonight. Here's the video. And it's just like beep, 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 like just obviously just cursing like every other second. And it's like, yeah, probably. Can't air something that's just going to be bleeped out the entire time.
I don't think that's it. I think somebody mentioned it in the live stream. They have to sign off on it.
Like the players?
Yeah. So if Sid doesn't want him out
why do they have to sign off? That's lame.
Isn't that the part of the agreement and stuff? Like name, image,
I feel
likeness,
like that should be in your contract that like you're subject to.
Yeah, sure.
Video.
But it's not like you're the quarterback where you have to give interviews and you have to do that. Like, this isn't an NFL contract.
No, I know it's not an NFL contract, but I'm just saying, like, in today's day and age, like, I feel like it's just baked into the contract that you're subject to all that stuff. But at the same time, you may have a point. Sid's agent may be like, nah, Sid's ain't doing this. And, like, are you really going to be like, oh, well, we want him to? It would be like, no, okay. Like, we'll scratch it out.
He's been doing it for the last 20 years. He doesn't want to do it anymore. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Fair.
All right.
Literally every
Sounds
other
good.
in the room. Was it in the room? In the room.
It's not on the room.
It's
So
not
I don't
above
know.
the room. It's in the room.
It's not around the room.
It's not under. He was in like every other one. It was
Yeah.
every other one. It was.
And then he
sick.
did that thing for Amazon, right?
Oh my gosh. Guys, I know why. Josh. Ladies and gentlemen, Sidney Crosby has signed an exclusive deal with Netflix to do a documentary. Why aren't we getting any videos? Because that's Netflix's property, not the Pittsburgh Penguins. You're welcome.
But it's not just this year.
Boom.
I feel like we haven't gotten a
No,
Sid
I think
video
it's
in a few years.
I think it's been all this season.
I don't know.
He signed a deal with Netflix, right? To do a documentary.
It's very possible. That's not a bad theory. It's not bad. That's
I
not
think
bad
that's
at all.
what it is. Because he must have signed a deal. Any video that he's in that's not obviously the game belongs to Netflix. Why would Netflix reveal all the behind the scenes stuff that's going to be in the documentary?
You know how we can find this out? If we do a deep dive on Edmonton, the year that they had the Amazon
That's Amazon,
doc.
though.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, I would imagine it would be structured the same way. So if Edmonton isn't putting out a bunch of, social media videos that year, then it's because they're saving it all for Amazon. And it could be another reason why we're not getting a bunch of videos with Sid. You may have a point there. Which I think I saw someone post that there's a documentary coming to Netflix about the 1980 USA team.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. It's like I guess it's like a older one, but they're like airing it on Netflix. And Mike Aruzioni said it's the best representation of the team.
Great. Love it. Want to watch it. Josh? I didn't know how I was going to make it work.
It's all right. See you guys later. See you guys in about. See you guys in about 8 hours. No.
Greenland to Trump taking Greenland as an outro, but I was like, oh wait, that won't work.
Is he legit trying to take Greenland?
Mm-hmm.
Let's not get into it here. I didn't know that.
USA, baby.
51st state? Is that what he's trying to do, or just make it like a territory?
Territory.
Cool.
Why, Josh? Think of hockey terms.
Because we're going back in time so we can just claim land as territories.
No.
Imperialism is coming back.
No, I don't think that. Josh? Russia. That's the way they move in and out. It's
how?
Past Greenland.
How?
Ships, submarines, all through the Greenland. So if we have Greenland as a territory,
Canada's there.
Right. And we block that way because Alaska. Josh, we're basically setting up an effective defensive zone right now. Think about it that way. We'll talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. 9 o'clock start. Not going to be too late. Peace out.